Yeah, this is Stokes from Sauce Ondulé. You know, I was watching something about somebody saying something was French, but they were saying the pronunciation is E. So, so E hat I or E tilde I. You can correct me if you want. I don't mind it. Is lay. So it's Sauce Ondulé. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. So anyhow, I want to talk a little bit about FDA regulation when it comes to cosmetics. When it comes to cosmetics, the FDA does not regulate unless um, you are making claims that your product cures or treats a condition. Um, so, for instance, I cannot make any claims that my product cures hair loss or um, reverses hair loss or stops dandruff or uh, you know has any causes any physiological change. I can't make those claims. If I make any claim like that in my product marketing or in my product labeling, I should say labeling, then I cross over into the jurisdiction of a drug, and that's regulated by the FDA. The only um, the only thing the FDA has to say about cosmetics is is um, is in respect to labeling. You have to have the quantity. You have to have the ingredients, all the way down to anything that's even 1% or less. Um, you have to list the ingredients in the order of weight. You have to um, provide a manufacturer's contact information. Um, you have to, the letters can't be too small, you know? So the FDA has something to say, but for the most part, they don't regulate or limit you or ask you to do any testing or anything like that. They don't really put any pressure on you until you're attempting to make some claims that your product has physiological benefits. So as long as you stay within that parameter and you don't try to make any claims as such, then all you have to do is list your ingredients, make sure that the contact information is there, make sure that the quantity information is there, and that's really about it. They give you some guidelines on the FDA's website on how to label. If you have two labels, some people have an inner label or outer label, like a front label and a back label. Your front label should have this information. Your back label should have this information. So they give you guidelines, and then when you end up trying to, hopefully, you try to sell your product on Amazon. Amazon has a similar but a little more strict requirement regarding your contact information. That's really the most that's the only part where I had any issue when I uploaded, or when I sent my product to Amazon. I didn't have any issues really, except that they wanted me to provide some information regarding address, and that wasn't a problem either. What I ended up finding out is that the program that I was using a program to edit my photos, and what happened was the program was installing watermarks into my photos. So when I uploaded it to Amazon, one of their stipulations is you can't have any watermarks. So I was wondering the whole time why my product wasn't getting approved. Why isn't it getting approved? Sent so many calls to Amazon, and I'm like, why is my product not getting approved? Ultimately, I found out that I had a watermark on my listing. So that was no good. But when it comes to FDA regulation, when it comes to cosmetics that aren't making any physiological benefit claims, all you have to do is label your product properly according to FDA regulations, and then you can fly. So anybody can enter into this sphere, or anybody can enter into start doing something like this. And it's I feel like a lot of people are doing it. There's a lot of people that are making pomades, and a lot of people that are making um, butters and stuff like that. So I would encourage other people to try it out and try to make your own cosmetics, but you just got to be careful. um, and I'm going to talk, hopefully I'm going to talk about the concentrations of things, because some of these essential oils, all essential oils have to be diluted. So some of them can be potentially dangerous. So we'll talk about that one. Thanks.